Hello friends, thank you for joining me on this video talking about Globalstar. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are obsessed with Globalstar, hence why you are here looking for more information about Globalstar, because I know a lot of you just love it, because Globalstar is that hidden gem in our pocket and we're all just waiting for the day we can cash out and take our money. So friends, you're here looking for information. Let's go right into a chart with Globalstar. Now, one thing I want to point out with Globalstar, the last month has been terrible with Globalstar, but the last month in the market has pretty much been terrible, so it's kind of hard to say, is this Globalstar going back down, or is this Globalstar just taking the effects from the overall market? So going into this week, I'm very curious to see what Globalstar is going to do here. Let's back up just a month with Globalstar. So looking at March 8th, Globalstar hit $1.38, and that was a low point just from the stock being up around almost $3 and being all over the board just from the high almost 2 months ago. Then following that week, March 15th, Globalstar hit around $1.73. So this $1.70, $1.80 range, we're seeing this a lot with Globalstar. We're actually seeing this a lot with a lot of stocks. Zomedica being another stock that's almost following the same exact pattern with Globalstar. Then from that $1.73 March 15th, now we have hit $1.30, a bidding price on Globalstar. So this is an all-time new low from the high we're having with Globalstar. And guys, there has been no bad news with Globalstar. There has been no talk of reverse splits. There has been no talk of bankruptcy. Nothing like that has been talked about. Actually, it's all been great news with Globalstar. They have been signing contracts. They have been moving forward. They have been saying 2021 is going to be the start of a great year, positive financial year for them. So that alone makes me believe that Globalstar is just following suit. It's following into the path of the overall market. And a lot of tech companies have just been getting beat up as well. And I think it's pretty safe to say that Globalstar is a tech company. I think that's pretty safe to say, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. But something has caught my attention too. An article just came out about Globalstar. And actually, this is one of the best articles I have seen with any company. Usually when articles come out about any company, especially Globalstar, and will stay just with Globalstar, they're usually quite terrible. They're usually saying sell everything, get out, Globalstar is going back to 55 cents. And listen, I'm not a conspiracy person, but I do believe and kind of think that a lot of those articles that are written by those top analysts, I believe they are wanting Globalstar to fall apart because they have a lot of puts on Globalstar and they're wanting to reap the benefit of that. But that's just my 2 cents. But going into this article that Robert has written, it is very detailed, it is very good, and we're going to pick through it just a little bit. And if you are an investor with Globalstar, these are things you're going to want to know. These are things you're going to want to react to. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's all here in this article. And it's pretty much a lot of what we've been talking about this whole year with Globalstar. One of the main things we always talk about with Globalstar, as technology grows, Globalstar will continue to grow itself. The industry has grown over the past 2 decades because of what Globalstar calls better tailored, improved technology products and services. It is also gaining because devices are becoming smaller, costs have been falling, and increased demand from governments, businesses, and individuals. Great news for Globalstar. Like I've been saying, guys, this is going to be a long-term play with Globalstar for you to see some really big life-changing money in this. Then Robert goes over a few of the deals that Globalstar has already made this year, 2021. Just starting in January. And if you've been keeping up with my channel, this is going to be old information with you because I've talked about all these deals individually when they've happened. The first one this year, January 7th, was with Nokia. It followed up by making a deal with Sears Tag Provided Satellite Services. On January 13th, this is the livestock tag that was put on animals in rural areas so they could be tracked. Then 1 week later, this was a very big deal as well. Globalstar partnered with BattleBox to include their GPS unit in a BattleBox survival kit, we'll say. PS BattleBox, a very cool website. Definitely check them out. And then here's the big one. Here's the Mac Daddy. Next up was a hookup with Qualcomm. Qualcomm on February 9th. Big deal right there. And then he goes on to say the obvious thing that each one of these deals brought an increase to the share. But friends, here's the thing to think about too. With each of these deals, by the end of the year, this will increase revenue with Globalstar. So if Globalstar can even even get to a close point where they are bringing in positive financial charts and they become a debt-free company, it's just like that, you could be investing in a penny stock that's debt-free, that's moving forward, that could possibly change your financial world. So it's a very exciting place to be. It's a very exciting position that you could be in if you get in Globalstar early enough. And a lot of you have been here since, you know, the 30, 50, 60, 70 cent range. So a lot of you are just drooling right now, and like, trust me, I get it. I'm right there with you. So then he goes into earning results. Now, we've gone over these before, and you know, earnings with Globalstar have never really been great. Like I said, this is not a debt-free company that you are investing in. But as long as Globalstar keeps making deals, who knows, within 2 to 3 years, this could be a debt-free company. Fourth quarter and full year 2020 results were released on March 3rd. For the full year, the major items were: total revenue was up 1% to $128.5 million, despite setbacks from COVID-19, a weaker oil and gas market. And they're saying that too because one of Globalstar's main customer bases, their bread and butter, is oil rigs, that whole thing, construction, all that kind of stuff, because companies are using their satellite phones in rural areas, so that's why they say that right there. The loss from operations improved 13% because of an $8.1 million reduction in expense and an increase of $0.7 million increase in total revenue. So the financial strength. The balance sheet shows cash and cash equivalents of $13.3 million at year's end and total current assets of $68.5 million, including accounts, receivables, and inventory. It also had a short-term debt of $58.8 million and total liabilities of $465 million, compared to total liabilities of $558.2 million at the end of 2019, according to the fourth quarter and full year 2020 earnings release. It had $54.7 million in restricted cash at the end of 2020, which is earmarked for the final principal and interest payment on its first line facility agreement. The company was doing well with its free cash flow until the final quarter of 2020. And then we go right down here to number of insider trades. Insider trades 3 months, 12 months, number of share trades bought, number of shares sold, total shares traded, in net activity. Pretty interesting right there. And then here's the companies that own Globalstar right now, Vanguard being one of the most popular investors in Globalstar. And then at the end of it, based on PB and PS metrics, valuations are still on the high side, but investors who are willing to wait for it to bottom out may see opportunities for fourth capital gains. So friends, with that, take what you want with that article. I thought it was pretty interesting just because he's bringing out literal facts. Most of the times when you see these kind of articles, like I've said, they're just putting down a company slash Globalstar just based on what it's done in the past, and I get that. But me alone, what I put my investment in with Globalstar, the fundamental thought of what I go on investing in this is what the future holds with Globalstar. In this year alone, Globalstar has been making a lot of big moves. And guys, last year Globalstar was making a lot of big moves too, but just this year alone, Globalstar has been making even more big news. So friends, take what you want from this video, take what you want from that article, and I'm very curious to see how Globalstar reacts to the market this week. But fingers crossed, best of luck to everyone out there. I really mean that. I hope things get greener here for everyone. Friends, remember, be positive, be you, and I will talk to you very soon. God bless you guys. Bye, friends.